I am a mom of 4 boys, and I am a wife of one amazing husband, Ben. But most importantly, I am a child of the King. My FCA journey actually started in 1997. And we were going to a sports camp, we thought, but it ended up being a camp that changed my life. Who you are as an athlete doesn't define you. What defines you is who you are in Christ. Your sport can go away, but God does not. Your season could go away, but God does not. What He teaches you now through this trial that you're going through is what you have to be the man or the woman that He wants you to be throughout this life. So I was a junior in high school, and I was playing in my club season. Ended up playing the worst game ever, and the next thing I know, that night I was at the Medical University of South Carolina in the ICU unit. I lost complete use of my legs. They determined it was a virus that attacked my spinal cord, but I didn't know if I would walk again, if I wouldn't walk again. I didn't know if I'd play soccer again, and here I was laying on the flat of my back with nowhere to look but up. But God had me, and God wanted me to realize that my identity is not as a soccer player, but as a child of Him. And whether I get soccer back or not, I will always be a child of Him. He ended up blessing me with a Division I soccer scholarship. I was a 4-year starter at a small school down in Spartanburg, South Carolina. The journeys that we have, especially in this life, we have the mountaintops and we have the valleys, and our most recent valley was getting a diagnosis on Easter Sunday that our 5-year-old little Riley was diagnosed with a rare childhood cancer. He had stage 4 neuroblastoma. And this was a journey that we did not expect, and a battle that we were not prepared for. And it was a blind faith that Ben and I had to have as we walked this path of diagnosis with this cancer, and the treatments that were unbearable to ask a 5-year-old to do, but he did it. And there were so many moments that I wanted to give up and stop and throw my hands up and say, God, no more. I am just so beyond grateful that September 11th of 2020 of this year, Riley rang that bell. And God healed him completely, no cancer, even though it was throughout his body. I don't think it's a coincidence that it was Easter Sunday that Riley was diagnosed. I think it was God saying that you're going to have victory, and we do. And Riley did, and we are grateful. For me to be the recipient of this award is an incredibly humbling honor. It's not about our circumstances that we're given. I just look at what OJ has done, and I'm just inspired, and no circumstance can keep God from getting His message out, or God can continue to use you no matter what the circumstance is. And I'm just inspired by OJ for that alone.